So, what do you run your business on?
Oh, spreadsheets, of course.
And how does that work out for you?
Well, it's great. We keep our inventory on them, do invoices, lots and lots of very, very good stuff.
So you do your invoices on a spreadsheet, do you?
Why, I just said that, numbskull.
How many invoices do you do a year?
Why, I don't know exactly. Lots of them. We're very successful, you know.
Are you really? That's amazing. So each invoice is on a separate spreadsheet, right?
Yes, of course.
So, how do you keep track of them all? With another spreadsheet, I suppose.
What do you mean?
Well, if you've got hundreds or probably thousands of spreadsheets, you have to be able to find them if needed, don't you?
Yes, well, that's easy. We've got a computer where they are all stored. Each customer has a directory, and in each directory there is a separate directory for each year, and then one for each month, and we just save the invoice into the right directory.
So, you've got to drill down to the right folder to store them in the first place, and then drill down again to find the one to open it up.
Yes, and I presume you have a point here?
I do indeed, laddie. It sounds more like a drilling operation than a business. Are you sure you're not operating an oil rig?
Oh, very funny. Oh, yes.
Well, I usually am. If you were using a FileMaker database to generate your invoices, then you'd have all of them in one big file, in fact, and it would take you just a split second to bring up the one you want.
Well, yes, I suppose that is true.
So why aren't you doing it then?
Because we've always used spreadsheets.
I suppose your business hasn't changed much over the years.
Well, it's changing all the time as we get bigger and more successful.
But you're not changing the fundamental way you do business, are you? You're still using spreadsheets when in fact they don't make much sense.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
If I may finish.
Of course. Go ahead.
As I was saying, spreadsheets are very good for what we do.
So far, you haven't given me one good example of what they're good for, other than clogging up your hard drive. Next thing you'll be telling me you print out and file every one also.
Yes, of course we do.
I suppose you would do that, wouldn't you? I guess I'm kind of curious as to how you find the time to actually do business at all.
We do very well despite...
Aye, despite would seem to be a very appropriate word for what you do.
Well, I wouldn't...
So, let me ask you something else. Who's your biggest customer right now?
Yes, that would be Mad Dog Enterprises.
So, if I was to ask you how much business they had done with you this year, what would the answer be?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look up all the invoices for the year and then create another spreadsheet and enter all of the totals into that and then add those numbers up.
Oh, yet another spreadsheet. That's absolutely fantastic. And how long would that take, exactly?
Well, it would take quite a while, I admit.
You know that if it was all in one file, you'd have that information available instantly.
Really?
Aye, you would. And you'd also be able to compare the year-to-year results and even get an analysis on a product-by-product basis so you knew what they were likely to order even before they ordered it.
Oh, yes, I suppose that would be useful.
So, would it be too much to assume, then, that you might move away from spreadsheets to FileMaker?
Oh, no. We'll carry on with spreadsheets. I like them.
Dear God, give me strength and preserve me from idiots.
Save your breath, Billy. He can't handle the truth.